Hey loves. So this week we're going to talk all about the farm. There's so many different things that we can talk about the farm. What are some things you know that are on a farm? Oh, you're right. What else? Oh, yeah, absolutely. So here Mrs. O'Reilly has some pictures for you, okay? And she has pictures of the farm. What are some things that you see in the picture? Can you see what's on our farm? Did you say a tractor? Oh, and a harvester? If you knew that word, that was very impressive. I see dirt. I also see some trees or grass in the background. And here in this picture, I see, who's that? Oh, you're right. And I see a big red barn, good. And this is an interesting word. This is called a silo. And we're gonna talk about that soon too, but can you say the word silo? Good. And I see a lot of grass. Do you see anything else that's interesting about these pictures in the farm? Well, there's a lot more that should be in those pictures, but we didn't see yet, okay? So we're gonna do a lot of learning about the farm. Can I ask you if you know who lives on the farm? Give me one person or animal that live on the farm. You're right. You are right. Good job. Oh, I'm super impressed. Oh, I can't wait to share with your friends all your good answers. You guys are doing so great. So, Mrs. O'Reilly wants to show you some other words that will leave the farm. Of other words of things you might find on the farm. So, what's this picture? It starts with a t sound. A tractor. That's a good word. And what about this one? Barn. And Mrs. O'Reilly told you this was a silo. Who's the person in charge of the farm? The farmer. Oh, yeah. And we have some very fancy animals that live on the farm. There's a lot of them, and Mrs. O'Reilly's going to talk about a lot of them, but there's even more than you think. Okay, so here's just some. Who's this guy? What is he? A good. And a sheep. And this, it's not a duck. It's called a goose. And then you have a horse. Good. It starts with the H sound. The and this is a goat. Good. So you know a lot of the animals that already live there. Perfect. Okay, I want to read you a little story before we learn a ton, okay? Do you want to read about Curious George, Day at the Farm? Curious George always gets into so much trouble, so I wonder how much trouble he's going to get into on the farm. Let's take a look together. Today, George and the man in the yellow hat are visiting the Jackson family farm. George is ready to have lots of fun. What do you see on that farm? Oh, yeah. Cool. Millie the cow is ready to be milked, and George is going to help. So we get milk from cows. But Mr. Jackson can't find his pail. Where could it be? I have to take a look. Let's see. That's milk. That's not a pail. What else can I look under? Oh, let's look behind the cows. Moo! Millie eats hay for breakfast. That's not it. We're still looking for the pail. Oops, Mrs. O'Reilly. Here it is. I found the pail. Look at all the chickens in the hen house. Where have they hidden their eggs? Oh, we have to look again. Let's flip this one up. Oh, there's some eggs. Oh, they're in a nest. You're right. Are there any other eggs to hide? Oh, sheep. Oh no, look what happened here. That's amazing. One of the chicks came out of the egg. Oh, let's check over here. Oops, squeak. Here comes a mouse. Oh no, the goats chewed a big hole in the fence. One of the kids, or a baby goat, is missing. We gotta take a look. And where did George go? Let's see. Is it behind the wheelbarrow? Quack. Oh, it's a duck. Let's see. Behind. Should we try behind the door? Bah. It's just a sheep. Let's see who's behind the... Oh, I see some apples that are eaten on the floor. I wonder if George is hiding behind the apple barrel. There he is with the baby kid, the baby goat. The scarecrows doesn't frighten George or the crows. He's the man in the yellow hat. Silly George. George has an idea to help the scarecrow keep the birds away. Well, what is he doing? Oh, there's a rabbit underneath there. He's dancing. Can you dance to keep the birds away? Who's hungry? George is. But he helps Mr. Jackson feed the other animals first. Then he enjoys a special treat just for him. Who's George petting? That's a baby sheep. Oh, he's giving him a baba. Oh, and look, the farmer is giving the pig a slop. They like to eat food that we didn't finish eating. So you know how you put it in the garbage or you recycle it in the compost? The pigs eat it. Oink. Mr. Jackson harvested green beans, lettuce, celery, potatoes, cauliflower, and more. What colors does George see? What colors do you see? Nice, me too. George bounces on a bumpy hayride out to the pumpkin patch. He picks out the biggest pumpkin he can find to take home. What a wonderful day on the farm. That's amazing. Oh, there's another big red barn. Did you know that barns don't have to be red? Yeah, they don't. Okay, so I hope you learned a lot about the farm today. We're gonna learn a lot more, okay? So get excited. And if you have anything you want to tell me about the farm, just tell Mommy and Daddy to send a video. Love you. Bye.